with them windows tinted. Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking the cruise. Tell me who's your weed man? How do you smoke so good? You's a superstar, boy. Why you still up in the hood? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? A couple of cans of whoop ass. You did a good ass job of just eyeing me, spying me. I got my sweet Glock 40. Roll out. Got back. Roll out. Me and my homie. Roll out. So drop that. Roll out. We rolling on 20. Roll out. With the top back. Roll out. So much money. Roll out. You can't stop that. Roll out. Sweet Glock 40. Roll out. Got back. Roll out. Me and my homie. Roll out. So drop that. Roll out. We rolling on 20. Roll out. With the top back. Roll out. So much money. Roll out. You can't stop that. That car don't come out until next year. Where in the fuck did you get it? That's $80,000 gone. Where in the fuck did you spend it? You must have eyes on your back, cause you got money to the ceiling. And the bigger the cap, the bigger the feeling, the better I'm feeling, the more that I'm chilling, willing, drilling, and killing the feeling. Who's that bucket naked cook, fixing 3-course meals, getting goosebumps when a body taps a 6-inch heel? What in the world is in that room? What you got in that room? A couple of gas, a couple of knives, a couple of rats, a couple of wives. Now it's time to choose. Got my sweet Glock 40. Roll out. Cock back. Roll out. Me and my homie. Roll out. So drop that. Roll out. We rolling on 20. Roll out. With the top back. Roll out. So much money. Roll out. You can't stop that. Roll out. Sweet Glock 40. Roll out. Cock back. Roll out. Me and my homie. Roll out. So drop that. Roll out. We rolling on 20. Roll out. With the top back. Roll out. So much money. Roll out. You can't stop that. Are you custom made, custom paid, or you just custom fitted? PlayStation 2 up in the ride, and is that Lorenzo Kid? Is that your wife, your girlfriend, or just your main bitch? You take a pic while I'm rubbing the hips, touch the lips to the top of the dick, and then woo! And tell me who's your housekeeper and what you keep in your house. What about diamonds and gold? Is that what you keep in your mouth? What in the world is in that case? What you got in that case? Get up out my face, you couldn't relate. Wait to take place at a similar pace, so shake, shake. I got my sweet Glock 40. Roll out. Cock back. Roll out. Me and my homie. Roll out. So drop that. Roll out. We rolling on 20. Roll out. With the top back. Roll out. So much money. Roll out. You can't stop that. Roll out. Glock 40. Roll out. Cock back. Roll out. Me and my homie. Roll out. So drop that. Roll out. We rolling on 20. Roll out. With the top back. Roll out. So much money. Roll out. You can't stop that. Get out my business, my business. Stay the fuck up out my business. Cause these niggas all up in my shit and it's my business, my business. Stay the fuck up out my business. Cause it's mine, oh mine. My business, my business. Stay the fuck up out my business. Cause these niggas all up in my shit and it's my business, my business. Stay the fuck up out my business. Cause it's mine, oh mine. Timberland, Ludacris, disturbing peace. Yeah, come here, what's up? What's up? Come here, come here, go to sleep. Go to sleep right now, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Hoodie season coming, it's gonna be one for the books. For my dogs who pay more, if I make sure that it cooks. When I spent my last traveling on tours, all for the look. For the plugs I robbed, and every drug and dollar I took. I got a plan in place, surf fiends in the rain, look like they melting. Got the candle face, sunk in, $110 smoking grams for days. Sometimes your right hand's rotten, you gotta amputate. I got these bars rocking all 20s, do about a band a day. I mean, what the fuck can you say? When they see you fall, bounce back and get it all. Hit the county tall, they be like, hold up, nah, he a ball. He be playing with that raw, I done saw, then we ball in a cage. No daylight, just a hoop up on the wall. Know you got containers, ain't no go home. Who you gonna call? Really gotta crawl for you walk. Universal law, do your job, thinking. I don't think you should get involved. You're better off playing it safe. It's getting colder now. They'll snake your players if you let them hold it down. Snake 'em. There's a body with a sheet over it, street blocked off, with the cop about his car pointing at me saying, go around. Something's better than nothing. Expensive conversations and deadly discussions. Motion out front, your haters have led to assumptions. They want to sit you see your face at a federal function. Shaking my head, I'm just wondering. Cause if I peep a open shot at your neck, I'm just lunging. Universal soldier, I guess I'm just lunging. I be dunking donuts and bless them with munchkins. Here you go. When the court's in session, we drugging. Off the bench with the jumper like ready to something. Watch yourself, you in the slums, it gets very disgusting. Chemicals cutting, check the residue in what you cooked in. Check it out. I heard you living better now, make some cheddar now. That's cool, I was booked in. They knew when I was on the board, there's no way they could win. Wheel of Fortune on your mind block, give it a good spin. Give it a good spin. Back in the day, it's funny cause we rode the hardest, but we was on foot then. Both doors barricaded, the windows get pushed in. Just like your head, but you ain't fuck up my bread, so we good then. We good. Yeah. Horse tranquilizer with the fentanyl, this is the good blend. On every issue, bad or good then, I always stood 10. 22 long nose, smacked your homie with the wood end. Bah! The work I sold don't hold a candle to work that I put in. Good money's good for me, we could be good friends. I'm breaking something off the top like we jumping a wood fence. We jumping the wood. My celly stabbed the guy cause he walked by and he looked in. Thought he had red bottoms on from the blood in his footprints. Like we had to go to the bathroom, we came and took shit. Give me that. We had to go to the bathroom, we came and took shit.
Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA. No one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. A moment now to check out some numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got McDaniels, Maxey out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for Detroit, they've got Jose Alvarado. Brook Lopez is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Castle. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. The tip-off goes to Detroit. Pass to Lopez. From outside, off the mark. Now Maxey. McDaniel sets a screen for Maxey. McDaniels finds Maxey. 5 on the clock. Alvarado grabs the board. And here's Detroit. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Back to Alvarado. Outside DeRozan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have... The trust of others, that is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And so here's Toronto. After the basket by Detroit. Dort misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Alvarado. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Alvarado. He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Healed with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Adebayo the screen. Maxey with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
The Pistons leading. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. The past month has been surreal, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yet, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style. Here's Castle. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. DeRozan for 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Jackson passes to Alvarado. DeRozan against Dort. High post, Jackson, 6 to shoot. Here's Castle, covered by Heel. That 3 off the mark. Raptors trail by 3 from past the arc. Here's McDaniels. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Detroit has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the basket by Castle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Healed outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Great touch on the 16-footer. Adebayo's got 7.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Lopez. There's the triple. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Double team on Adebayo. Dort wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can to make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Here's Castle, and it's Lopez at the elbow. Pass to DeRozan. Looking to end the run. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Maxey. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Pistons. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Bam Adebayo is second.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Outside DeRozan. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Back to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the game.
Oh, you framed that so well. Here's Alvarado. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Lopez, a screen on George. DeRozan's shot is off.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Here's Alvarado. His last outing, he had 8 points. And DeRozan kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Maxey. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Cleveland. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line. That one on DeRozan. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
Now here's George. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Heel kicks to Maxey. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Castle's checked in for Hawkins. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Now here's Drummond. Dort left side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Maxey. Krejci passes to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throw.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. understands how to get to the line. Good at using his size to force defenders to compliment.
Christie's checked in for Toronto.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot off. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Castle. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Outside, Maxey for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Right at the free throw line. Castle misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Drummond is doubled. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Shannon. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Castle. Floats one up. That shot is off. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Castle is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Jones. And it's Salon in at the 4. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Pass to Shannon. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Mann. And Jones pulls it down.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Castle misses. Toronto leading by 11. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. On the wing, Mann. He's covered by Maxey. Teardrop shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Jackson, he's checked in for Maxey. So he gets them both.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
So it's the Pistons now, after the miss from Reggie Jackson, and the basket by Castle.
What a creative shot by Castle, opting for the soft touch.
Pass to Shannon. Jackson. Jacks up a three. Reggie with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Castle. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Shannon. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Castle. He has 6. Out of the Raptors, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Cavaliers. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GM, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Now here's Jackson. Still scoreless. Driving in. Pass to Bull. For the 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, man, guarded by Jackson. At the elbow, Jones. Here's Castle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Castle's got 6 points in the quarter.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Pistons making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Raptors third.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Raptors leading by 4. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Hield. A 3-ball. Reggie with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on it.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Here's man. Bull making his last shot. Now, man. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Maxey. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Maxi's got 15 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Man with it. From deep. Drops in the tray. He's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hield can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Bol. And it's Dort in for Hield.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Pistons trail by 4. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Looking now at some numbers for Tyrese Maxey. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 29 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Krejci, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And here's Maxey. He's got 15. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dort against DeRozan. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jose Alvarado comes in for Hawkins. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pistons trail by 7. DeRozan inside. He's covered by Maxey.
You love the ball control from DeRozan. Fantastic at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Adebayo with a screen for Maxey. Outside, Dort. Shoots over DeRozan. The offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Dort. McDaniels against Jackson. Lopez with the steal. Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Now, here's Dort. Leading by 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Pistons. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Mann. Here's Dort. Misses the 3. Detroit's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And here's Jackson. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Lopez. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Castles checked in for the Pistons.
Team 4. Coming out to the floor, your Pistons, number 5.
Jackson passes to Alvarado. Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Screen by McDaniel. Maxey on the wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Mohamed Bamba in for McDaniels. Pistons trail by 6. Now Alvarado. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Castle. Cranes the three-pointer. Castle's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Bamba setting the pick for Maxey. Pass to Dort. Drummond with it. DeRozan defending.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Alvarado finds DeRozan. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Outside, Maxey. Bamba sets a screen. Maxey kicks to Dort. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Sean stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Maxey, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Maxey hits them both. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Castle. And the 3 off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Out left to the wing. Maxey looking it over. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Toronto Raptors.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game. But these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams. And if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Lou Dort out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, panning the middle.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
Now here's DeRozan. Inside, here's Castle. And he converts the layup. Castle's got 17 now. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. McDaniels finds Maxey. Dort with a screen for Maxey. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Maxey. Back to McDaniel. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Second is Tyrese Maxey.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win, and number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Here's Maxey following the three by Detroit. Pass to Adebayo. They kick out to Hield. Outside, Maxey. Here's Adebayo. And the Raptors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Raptors leading by 6. Maxey passes to McDaniels. Outside, Maxey. McDaniels sets a screen for Maxey. Over Alvarado. Rebound, Detroit. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Castle. Outside Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 24. Hield outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Dort misses. Pistons trail by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Alvarado finds Lopez. Mar DeRozan on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
That one misses. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Castle, and the layup's good off the glass. Castle's got 7 now in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Hield. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Impressive display of focus there from Hield. Never lost sight of the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pistons trail by 4. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Raptors. Christie comes in for Dort. Here's Castle. 22 points for him. Jackson a screen on Hield. Here's Castle. That one drops for him. Castle's got 24 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Maxey. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. They get it back, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Christie. Another shot. And the rejection by Jackson. And stolen by Drummond. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
They throw good, Drummond. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, we travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Now here's Hield to the wing right side. This one for three. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got himself on the board with three there.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jackson against McDaniel. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. Now here's DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Maxey. He's defended by Alvarado. To the paint. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere. And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Alvarado with it. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Lopez. Over Drummond. Detroit, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 6. Outside, Maxey. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lopez outside. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Drummond the screen. Maxey into the lane.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. Free throw good, Maxey. He hits both from the stripe.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Pass to Salon, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A new group in now for the Raptors. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number one, the Raptors.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Shannon. Bamba a screen on Hawkins. Here's Christie. Here's Shannon. He has 5. Here's Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pistons trail by 8. Man passes to Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Walk up 2 there, and the Raptors lead by 8.
Impressive ball handling right there by Jackson. Such a crafty veteran.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, why don't you very much?
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Jackson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Shannon, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jones checked in for Jackson. Pistons trail by 6. Jones with the screen on Jackson. Now here's Jones. Here's Krejci. Still without a basket. No good with the triple.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Bamba sets a screen. Here's Jackson. And he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And textbook use of the pick and roll by Jackson, disrupting the defense and getting himself a look.
Man with it. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Over to the left wing. Bamba sets a screen. Pass to Christie. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Christie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
A dependable floor general. The veteran Jackson is skilled at finding open teammates.
Here's Salon. Bol covering. The Pistons working the ball around now. Hawkins against Christie. Puts up a deep 3. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's the break. Here's Christie. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Hawkins. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Pass to Shannon. Pulls up. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Down low, here's Mann. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, Hawkins isn't just a scorer. He's also good at sharing the wealth.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Raptors. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the left side wing. Pass to Christie. Clock at 4. Off target from three-point range.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mann with it, guarded by Jackson. Now Mann takes it inside. That one falls. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Pass to Christie. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Inside, here's Jones, and the shot goes in. Jones has got his first points in this one.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And here's Jackson, pass to Drummond. Here's Shannon from downtown. They get it back. Outside Jackson. Drummond with it. A second chance effort. And with the rebound. Pistons trail by 9. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. The Pistons making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Here's Mann. DeRozan a screen on Jackson. Here's Mann. And the layup falls.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Toronto leading by 7. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Adebayo. And right on target with the swish. 11 points for Bam Adebayo.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Outside DeRozan. Now Mann, guarded by Jackson. Here's Salon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Dort. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Here's Mann, guarded by Jackson. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Mann.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Raptors. Daniels is checked in for Bol, and Maxey subbed in for Jackson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Here's Mann. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Now, here's Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Castle's checked in for the Pistons. Maxey hits them both. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from DeMar DeRozan. Here's Christie. Outside, Maxey. Adebayo with a screen for Maxey. Pass to Dort. Rebounded by Castle. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One thing this team loves about Castle, his feel for the game, knows how to draw contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Christie. Back to Maxey. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Castle. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Lopez. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Maxey with it. Now Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a tough bucket in DeRozan's mind. He'll take on anybody.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Raptors leading by 6. Outside, Maxey. Down low, here's Adebayo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Pistons have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. Dort against DeRozan. Here's Castle. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Maxey. Yes, that goes in. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Now DeRozan. Lopez, a screen on McDaniel. To the paint with the shot. Lopez, no luck. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. To the middle. Here's Dort. And DeRozan sends it back.
Wow. DeRozan showing you why you always have to be in good position on defense.
Pistons trail by 6. Toronto grabs the miss.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Here's Shannon. And here's Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 33.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
DeRozan against Dort. DeRozan inside. That one misses. Raptors leading by 8. Driving inside. McDaniels passes to Shannon. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Raptors making a change here. Hield's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Launches it. Maxey, no good. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield kicks to Maxey. Clock at 6. Back to Hield. Fires the 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter of this one. DeRozan with it. Outguarded by Hield. Castle.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent player who hustles on defense and distracts shooters.
Now, here's Maxey. pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Score that one. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 10. Jackson dishes to DeRozan. Trying to get something going. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Now, here's Maxey. Driving to the basket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Three-pointer heel. Gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Toronto lead. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, we present the player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
That's how you finish. I ain't sit back and just chill in a minute. Don't say a word, let them give you a sentence. I'll give you chances, nothing was given. Stayed on my toes, stayed on my pivot. They had me sitting way up by Ohio. Mom used to fly in and pull me for visit. You gotta stay moving, how don't you get it? How don't you get it? How don't you get it? Then you saw the vision and said you was with it. I wanna call you and tell you we did it, but everything different. Everything different. Started with nothing, fresh out of prison. To get to the chicken, I get to a pigeon. You gonna find out if somebody hit it the second it. Stick to the plan. Focus on product and stick to your brand. Keep it 100, my hitter got jammed. I know he's sick cause he sits in that van. I know he's sick when he think about his fam. I know he good cause he know he got me. It's just another PWID. Lawyer gon' snipe it for some way to beat. Man, look at these charges. Look how we eat. There ain't no saying on Kensington beat. You don't even know. Been on probation, parole, more than I've been on my feet. The second you thinking you cool is the second they turn up the heat. Look from afar, don't be in the wrong person car. You won't make it off of the street. Shit isn't sweet. I just been laying it stack. I just been dropping, collecting the bread in the bag. Gone for so long, I gotta have lots going on to make up for the past. You say you trying to make your money last. I say I'm trying to make my money fast. I buy a brick with a property bag. Double up quick, get the property back. Labels say no, they ain't offer a bag. They didn't see the potential. I had to get it myself. Now they just see my credentials. Strength deep in my mental. I roll my way out of murder zone. Burn on me with a burner phone. We was out there really turning stones. I was cold, baby. Turn stone. You were gone. I turned stone. Turn stone. When you coming home, I can't go on.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher. OT the real, you know how we do this shit? A-Rap music. Yo, that corner gave me the heart of champions. Moving quarters on campus. Liquid cocaine what we watered the plants with. Part of the plan was largely expanded. Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. Lift your whip like you called the mechanic. I'm Spartacus mixed with Thor with a hammer. Hoes don't call me romantic, cause it dated me a strip bar in Atlanta. Rick on a flight to New York with a dancer. They wanna know who are the Sopranos, but I think y'all know the answer. Saw through visions of a career trip. Make sure the business was clear cut and my bitches stay paired up. At my homie funeral, tearing up young, but a revenge plot might turn a married pup to a werewolf. Whole family broke, I appear such. I rock shacks from Sears once, even went to school and felt geared up. Now that I'm on, why would I care as much? So if you cry for me, I hope champagne come out your tear ducts. First of the month, stamps took care of us. Now it's me versus conspirators. Every month they get weirder. Leave my prints in the game, that's what I'm here for. I took that literally, stepped on the work barefoot. Let's go.
Heavy is the crown and I wear it on my rollie. We flooding in town while you think I got it on me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Heavy is the crown and I wear it on my rollie. We flooding the town while you think I got it on me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me.
Everybody live till they sick. I seen it firsthand. Non-smokers pulling up the grip inside a church van. I'm trying to figure how much horse to press inside these perk tanks. Raps like a pirate. You just gotta put the work in. Legend in my track. I lost bread and made it back. Bro flipped the mail and bought a shelf, and we just sectionated that. Ain't down the ride and stand outside. Where's your dedication at? Smoke spice and pill lines. Snuck the medication back. I've been trapping since the youth. Put a stash inside a coupe. I don't fraternize with goofs. My fans just maximize the truth. Hiding racks inside the pasture side, bitch, I rely on who? Stuffing 10 inside each enterprise, my friends can drive it through. Black bullets in a 40, shit look like it got beetles in it. They found my man and his arm still had a needle in it. My little bro will blow your car up for some Eagles tickets. If you get licked, most likely your own people did it. They don't care about your rap skills. I trap pills, coke and smoke from the poker nose to the cat skills. You could be family, you getting taxed still. Make them relapse and crash wheels, relax. This how crack feels. Relax. I got you.
Heavy is the crown and I wear it on my rollie. We flooding in town while you think I got it on me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Everywhere I go, they be acting like they know me. Heavy is the crown and I wear it on my rollie.
Only the strong survive, strong survive. They used to tell us the strong survive, strong survive. I know I'll be good so you ain't even gotta ask it. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Strong survive, strong survive. so you ain't even gotta ask it. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Ready to go, ready to get it if it's for the low. Broke out it in, they never would know. Lately I think we was better alone. Lately I think we was better for lost. Lately I think we was better with blow. Look in the water and swimming like Jaws, sticking together like element no. I gotta get up and go out again. I gotta get out this and get out. Gotta get focused and make you a plan. You never know when it's gonna go down. You never know. Watch who you put yourself around, especially when you out of town. Cause I got enemies creeping through the night. Always trust your gut or son, feel like it ain't right. I got enemies, be ready on sight. Man, they shouldn't do you dirty, but they might. This is life, only the strong survive. Strong survive. They used to tell us the strong survive. Strong survive. I know I'll be good, so you ain't even gotta ask it. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Strong survive. Strong survive. They used to tell us the strong survive. Strong survive. I know I'll be good, so you ain't even gotta ask it. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Ready to move. I went and did what they never could do. I ain't the people out looking for me. I ain't have time to be looking for you. I ain't have time to be playing them games. It's all the same, ain't nothing new. I had to go out and make my own lane. I do not trust anybody, I'm cool. Cause I got enemies creeping through the night. Always trust your gut or son, feel like it ain't right. I got enemies, be ready on sight. Family shouldn't do you dirty, but they might. This is life, only the strong survive. Strong survive. They used to tell us the strong survive. Strong survive. I know I'll be good, so you ain't even gotta ask it. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Strong survive. Strong survive. They used to tell us the strong survive. Strong survive. I know I'll be good, so you ain't even gotta ask it. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Can't sleeping on them, so I'm sleeping with my rats. Got something on my people, but a bag. Left the hip out in the car, cause she was trying to track it. Coach wanted to tax it, so he would rather pass it. I don't think I'm like the other people, I accept it. I don't think I like these other people, time to exit. Bury me alive with all my demons in my casket. Motion so immaculate. I engineered this coke, then mix and master it. No lacking. We attack with our addresses. Nothing happens on accident. From in traffic, I'm trafficking. Let's go. Hoopy just a slide in it. Of course I got a ride tenant. Homie who just died did it. Listen, fatigues on me at the Asian spot. I'm John Lennon. Only had 18, I had to stop 10. Burnt pop for 18 off a chopped chicken. Heard they stood over his body and let off Glock switching. He kept asking for his dough, they told him stop tripping. Guess he got tired of all the no's like Larsa Pippen. Buck 25 grilling like a rollie, they gon' bust it down. We don't got a link, they snatching souls, don't even come to town. Be quiet in them traps, bunker down with all them chunks and pounds. Cause once they know you ran it up, somebody's running down. Bang banging at the door, 6 o'clock in the morning, got a warrant with your government. That's your name on it. That's why we got the barricades with boards. Somewhere on the 3rd floor, I'm at the toilet, flushing shit. It's different when it's you who they come to get. It's just different. It's just different when it's you who they come to get. It's just different. Yeah. Look, that block gets broken half. Then I'm giving both of that with no soap and rag. Niggas sending me shit for me to post a tag, but I'm charging a fee, you gotta pay a promotion back. My one homie said he bleeding like an open scab. Blisters on his fingers, had to chop up the open bag. Sneak dissing on his post, that nigga broken mad. I ain't really tripping, but the broski wanna smoke him bad. Nigga got his pistol and his jeans loaded. Little niggas took his bundle, he thought a fiend stole it. I got in his thing and I'm steamrolling. It's the machine, bitch, I'm reloaded. All the words I sing, you know the G's quoted. The way they shades cost more than his jeans, don't it? Remix the work, got the dirty and the clean loaded. The light on in the yard, so you know we open. Bang banging at the door, 6 o'clock in the morning, got a warrant with your government. That's your name on it. That's why we got the barricades with boards. Somewhere on the 3rd floor, I'm at the toilet, flushing shit. Games with it. It's different when it's you who they come to get. It's just different. It's just different when it's you who they come to get. It's just different.
when you listen to certain rappers, can you tell if they're full of shit or not? Because I feel like the stuff you say in your bars, like people who know, like I feel like if you listen to your shit, you're saying some really, really like,
yeah, some shit that I went
like,
through.
damn, like this dude is fucking serious.
Certain things you don't talk about. Get ready. Take this bread, stack it. Try not to get your head blasted. Keep your circle small, avoid the Fed rackets. My man's high inside his house with like 10 ratchets. No social media. That's who I send that shit. On the phone with the bay, I'm like, send that shit. Rozo Selly owns the block, I'm about to rent that shit. You can't hate on a man for putting food out. You begging for a plate, and your bitch is putting you out. And your ops got a new house, new car, and there you are. About to hit the block, man, trying to do more. But he who does the most soon becomes a ghost. And the deadly situations help you figure out who you are. You told went home, came back on a new charge. They gon' stab you, you go to Christian service to Jumar. Caught you in the Sally Port, said they owed you a few more. 60 days ad save, majors told you to cool off. Told my tree plug, I wish you grew more. He said I grew plenty, but I ain't fucking with anybody who move raw. People hating, bro, that's just the rumor. I swear, I don't fuck with that white girl, like Dr. Umar. In this life, there's certain things you don't talk about. Just know the money's what it's all about. Cause over here, they walk them down and chalk them out. Certain things you don't talk about. Just keep your fucking mouth shut, homie.